Picture an unbelievably beautiful Pacific island with a unique culture, living in total harmony with nature. Throw in some giant stone money, snow-white beaches with lush vegetation, pristine reefs teeming with tropical sea critters in every conceivable size, shape, and color. It's a totally unspoiled environment on the island of Yap in exotic Micronesia. It's a place where big adventure and peace of mind go hand in hand. And completing the checklist is regular air service and the perfect home for your Yap adventures, Manta Bay Hotel and Yap Divers. So let's get wet. Yap is a diver's dream come true with a world-class checklist of spectacular dive sites and exotic sea critters. It's enough to keep you busy for several weeks of underwater adventures. If you ever wanted to get up close and personal with the mandarin fish, you'll be pleased to know that you can dive with them every night of the year in Yap. The mandarin fish mating dance is one of the underwater world's most unique sights to behold, and the dive site is just a few minutes from the resort.
If you think Yap is just about manta rays, you need to rethink it.
Biggest barracuda I've ever seen. A lionfish, all kinds of angelfish. Fish I don't even know how to identify. I'm going to have to get the book out and see what kinds of fish we saw.
Great day at diving, in all my diving travels, I've never seen it all in one day like today.
It was incredible. It was like 5 minutes diving in Yap, and here are the mantas.
I moved around and they were just every time in my face.
Nine mantas. It was so nice.
The mantas went right above your head like you could almost reach up and touch the belly. It was awesome. You had to be here to see it. It was great.
I mean, just after we got down to the bottom, they started coming by, and they went up and around, and there were other divers there, and then went over, and then would circle and come back over by us again, and sort of like checking us out.
How big are they? I mean, were they like?
Well, they were, 500 feet across that.
Manta Bay is owned and operated by Bill Acker and his wife Patricia. Late Hall of Fame diving pioneer Paul Tsamolis said Bill Acker is to manta diving what Rodney Fox is to white shark diving. Patricia is a walking encyclopedia of everything you could possibly want to know about the island. The Ackers will go out of their way to give you a safe, memorable dive experience. And speaking of diving, you're going to love our boats. Yap Divers has a well-maintained fleet of 8 boats, custom tailored for dive groups of all sizes. When you see our dive center, you'll know it was built by divers for divers.
This has got to be the greatest convenient diving in the world. These guys come in here every morning, grab your gear for you, take it to the boat, set up your regulator, your BC on the tank, good to go. For convenience, nothing better.
Camera table well set up. You've got, locking storage underneath. You've got a working light, charging stations, whether it's 220 for Europe or 110 for us Americans. Carpeted, nothing's going to slide off, and it's all secure. They lock it up every night. You don't even have to take your rigs back to the room. Now, these have to be the ultimate rinse tanks. I've been to many, many dive shops all over the world, and never have I had a rinse tank that has tile, lighted. Some jacuzzis aren't this nice.
Our dive staff has well over a century of combined experience and a depth of local knowledge second to none in Yap.
If you have no more questions, the pool is open.
When you're not breathing through a regulator, you'll feel right at home at Manta Bay Hotel. It's the only dive resort on the planet with a microbrewery. Not to mention a 100-year-old Indonesian schooner, the Manu, that serves as the hotel's restaurant. And be sure to bring your appetite, because to a diver, the food is to die for. After you dive, chill out in the spectacular infinity pool. Enjoy a cold mug of Manta Brew at the Crow's Nest Bar aboard the Manu. And when it's time to snooze, you're going to love the accommodations. The rooms are all unique works of art, named after the different sea critters that you encounter below. So it's really no wonder that Manta Bay Hotel is an award-winning PADI 5-star dive center and Gold Palm Resort. And if you'd like to document your stay with custom slideshows or DVDs, check MantaVisions, our complete photo and video service located in the dive center. They also offer personalized instruction to kick your own camera skills up a notch. You'll also want to stop by our gift shop in the hotel lobby for some quality clothing and unique Yapese arts and crafts to take to the folks back home. While you may be tempted to spend all your non-diving time relaxing at the hotel, you really should take some time to explore the peaceful serenity and unique culture of Yap. Our Planet Blue kayak tour will take you on a leisurely journey through Yap's mangroves. It's the perfect way to explore one of the few ecosystems on the planet that remains unspoiled by man.
You know about the diving in Yap, but you probably don't know about the culture, which is really what puts it over the top of why Yap should be part of your trip. This stone path predates Christ. This is over 2,000 years old. These paths connect all parts of the island, all villages of the island, and they're available for walks. Here we are in the village of Kadai, and this is some of the famous stone money of Yap, and this is what is known as a money bank. This area right in front of me through here is where they do village dances. If you're coming to Micronesia, you can't afford to miss Yap. I've been here 30 years, I've got more than 12,000 dives here, and I would be diving today if I weren't here talking to you.
Now that you have a sense of what's waiting for you in Yap, it's time to think about getting here. It's really easy. Continental has worldwide connections to Yap just about every day of the week. For the complete picture, log on to mantaray.com and start making your checklist for the adventure of a lifetime.